Hi guys, welcome to bekibtarot. My name is Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. So I hope everybody's doing really well. Bank holiday, like some of you, well, a lot of you are probably out or you're doing things. But yeah, I'm just one child down and I'm gonna try and get myself a nice early night, so I thought I'd jump on quickly. I've got a video I'm going to be doing tomorrow, so make sure you check that out because it's going to be interesting. It's not an energy tap-in, but it's a video. Please excuse my face. I've just picked it really badly. I have a really bad, like, I've got to work on this. Whenever I get like emotionally, it's like trauma triggered, like, and I just picked my face. It's really bad. Like, I really should get a grip with it. And I try so hard. I've been really good for a long time, but unfortunately a few days ago, my baby dad, I get bullied by my baby dad. Like, he literally goes out of his way to hurt me. I'm not sure why. I mean, you think everything he'd done to me would be enough, but apparently not. He likes to upload WhatsApp statuses about me to try and, you know, humiliate me to all the many thousands of girls that he talks to. But yeah, but it does, to be fair, I wasn't actually that bothered for very long. I probably gave it my energy for about 20 minutes before I just couldn't really give a fuck. But it's a trigger and it triggers me, and then other stuff goes on subconsciously that bring, like, all from when I was a child and other relationships. But yeah, so please excuse my face, but yeah, I'll look better tomorrow. I think I'm actually gonna put some makeup on for you guys because I'm going out. But so we're going to do an energy check-in. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow, but it also helps our energies to connect, so more of my videos will resonate with you. Yeah, so give us a like and subscribe. Help the soul family to grow. And let's see what's happening. Let's see what the energy is. I am being pulled to the romance angels. So what's going on? I feel like it's the energy of you learning how to forgive maybe either someone or issues that were of the past, learning how to just forgive for your sake, feels the energy feels. But let's have a little cleanse. Okay. See what angel spirits and guides want to show me. What's coming through before I pull the card is you've been in movement, like you haven't been in a stagnated energy. You may have been in a stagnated situation, but your energy hasn't been stagnated. You've been working and you have had movement in your energy for a little while now, maybe a couple of months. I do feel you had to fight hard to get yourself there, but what they're showing me is you've been moving slowly, but you've not been able to see it. You've probably been able to feel it a bit, but something big is about to, like, confirm this for you. Like, so you may have been pushing, fighting, trying to heal, changing, you know, building a different foundation or changing things up in your life, and you've been working at it, but you haven't seen much. You've felt a bit of shifts, but you haven't seen much. But soon something's coming to show you the shift, the growth, and what you've been kind of heading towards. Soon there's going to be some light shed on something for you, so you can see how amazing you've been doing. That's coming through. Could be to do with career finances, but that won't be for everyone. If your birthday's coming up this year, then it'll be something around then. Oh look, finances and career, what did I say? Trust. Underlying energy is trust. The divine saying I feel like you have been trusting, and this is what's gonna be what you're gonna see is why you've had faith and trust, because they're gonna reward you and show you this is why you had faith and trust, and you're gonna see it in the 3D. Oh, interesting. Right. I feel like for some of you really want that deep love, that real intimacy on another level love, that romance of a lifetime love, right? I feel like you've always wanted it since you were a child. You've always loved love. You liked the feeling of giving love, but I feel like you've never received it properly back. You may have had disconnected, like, unemotional parents or one parent, and then you picked partners that wouldn't express their love to you, and you would make romantic gestures with all the partners that you've been with, but you never receive it back the way you give. It's always been unequal. So finally, you've been working through, you're soon to be working through the forgiving yourself for doing this. Like, okay, I love, but I need equal. I need someone to love me like equally as I love them. I need there to be balance. And you're learning from, you're growing, so you're seeing differently. You're seeing yourself and other things through a different lens, and you're forgiving yourself for trying to find love from someone else and externally, rather than just loving yourself. You're forgiving yourself and you're learning from it. So what you've decided to do, or you're going to be doing, is you've decided to focus on stability, where, like, your foundation, changing career or building a career or a business or shifting things, just making things more stable for you. If you've had financial issues, you're trying your best to get a plan or focus to pull yourself out of that, to have financial freedom. So I'm going to get a clarifier on this, because that is what all of these tell me. But then we've got a wedding card here. This could be just being committed to yourself, and let's see. Separation, chemistry. So there may have been someone you were with at some point, or a situationship, or some kind of link with them that's from your past. Yeah, past life relationship here. That you either always thought you would marry them, and like that was the person you always thought you would, or maybe they got married, but this connection's coming up. This is someone that you had real high chemistry with. He was extremely attracted to them, like really physically attracted to them. Yeah, maybe very soon, playfulness. And then we've got make the effort. This person's gonna come forward because you're loving yourself first. You've got someone that's gonna come forward, literally. You know why? Because you've decided to start loving yourself truly, and then what happens? You've jumped into a new vibration, and here they come. It's always the way, isn't it? But yeah, it's all because you're learning to trust. You're surrendering and learning to just say, do you know what? I need to put all the love that I give everybody else into myself. And you freed yourself from the cage and everything you put this box that you had yourself in, and realised you're growing beyond this box and this cage, and you want to see more, you want to feel more, and you want to do it for yourself now. You don't want to do it because you want someone to love you. You're just going to give it to yourself because you love you. And that's fucking amazing. Give me a nudge. Well done, you. So someone, let's get one more. Oh, two more. It is safe for you to love, just stay optimistic. So someone is coming. So for some of you, yeah, this could be someone from your past or someone new. I feel it's about 50-50 for the people that it resonates for. But this is going to be someone, for those of you that is new, it's going to be someone that will make, it's going to be someone that's going to make the effort from the get-go. Like this whole, you've got a boundary up because you're not doing it anymore. You're not giving out this love and not getting it back. So your boundary's up, and this person's going to give you equal love straight from the get-go. And you're just going to be like, whoa, but you're still, you know, you've learnt your lessons, and you're, like I said, you're broadening yourself, and it's going to be this that has this person like wanting to give you everything. And then for some of you, this is going to be someone from the past that's going to reappear and give you. Yeah, look, engagement. Last cup deck. You deserve real love, and you know that now, and you're not settling. So coming towards you is real love. Right when you've probably been burned so much and you're like, yeah, I don't trust anyone. But this person's going to show you some. I'm getting this person is going to show you effort in a way you've never seen before. The love that you gave everyone else, the little things where you listened to things that they liked, and then you made effort with presents and birthdays, and you really wanted to make someone feel loved, but you never felt that. Like you always just, it was always brushed off. Like I know how that feels. Mine feels like that. I'd just buy even cards. Like I'd try, or not try, just be me, which is I'd really think about things like just the details and the things, like his things that he liked and things that he did, like that would go into the presents. But I never got like, okay, if I'd be like, oh I like this, he would buy it, but there was never like real effort. Like, you know, he knew my birthday was 2 months away, so he'd slowly been organising to take me to a spa or take me, do you know what I mean? Just there's no, and I know how that feels. And this is going to be the flip of that. This is the flip of the energy of someone that comes in and sees you. That's what I want to say. It's like they see you, they hear you, they get you, they understand, and they want to understand you. None of this couldn't give a fuck, whatever. This is going to help heal you because you've been taking the steps. You've been doing the things that were needed for you to begin your process of healing and self-love. So you're calling, it's gonna be different, but you've got anything up to a year, I'd say, this energy from when this person comes in. And for you know, the big girls and boys here, and a year is not very long. You know that as you get older. A year is not long at all. Okay, so that's good, that's nice. Someone's going to come in and show you what real fucking love is. What it's like. I do wonder, you know, I actually like the love that I've given to people. It must be so like I can't even imagine what it must feel like to have someone that cares and shows you they care. I've literally never fucking had it from anyone in my life. I've never had, this isn't a pity party, I'm just kind of, you know, everybody's real here, and I like to express to you, you know, you're not alone, guys, you're not alone. But I did have this realization that I've fought for a lot of people, like, to be in my life. Like, I've really tried, like, even the ex that was a wanker, I really fought so hard not to let him go and to compromise and to try things, but this guy was determined to have me the fuck gone. And I've never had anyone fight for me. It's always just been a blasé and they don't really give a shit, or even if they did, they never showed. They just, nobody's ever, I'm not saying you have to fight people, but you know, if something's showed that, like, if something's on the line and you don't want it to be on the line and express and show that they care, I've never fucking had that. It must be lovely. It's the end of a tough cycle approaches, but it's reversed. It's already ended. So that's what I said to you about, to do with that beginning message with over the next couple of months, this you're going to be shown, and kind of like the light's going to be shone so you can see what you've been moving towards is here. So do remember, with energy, even though a cycle can end, it kind of trickles through as it kind of finalizes, and then you're just kind of in the new cycle. So it's actually already ended. You're out. It has probably been little things like that. How to explain it again? So I'd been on a cycle with my ex-partner for a while, and it was just, you know, because he just brings drama. So it would be like, oh, because I've changed, I've grown, I released, I've been doing my healing, like I've been working on myself. So the old cycle has been closing out because he doesn't have an effect the way he used to have an effect on me. I'm not pulled into that. So I felt, this was probably like 24 hours ago, I was literally in my car driving, and I just had that realization of feeling like I'm out of that cycle completely. Like I don't have those weird insecurities. I've moved out of that. And it will be shown to me in different ways. But like when he does things, like I said to you earlier, I was only affected for like 20 minutes and then I'm over it. That would affect me for days. I'd be crying in bed, like it with shame, because he was just lying and showing off, like in front of other people, like just, and I'd be embarrassed. And now I couldn't give a fuck. Who does he fucking talk to or hang around? No one spectacular. They're all the same as him. I couldn't give a fuck. But yeah, so that's the realization, the confirmations of like, wow, I'm really out. And I really felt that literally like 24 hours ago when I was driving. Like I just feel so different. And that's how it feels. It's like that shift, and things you just feel different towards the situation, the person, how you react different. And then there'll be moments where you might get pulled back briefly, but then you come back out and you're like, yeah man, this isn't like, that ain't gonna work anymore. Like I'm over that. So don't let your pride get in your way. Don't let your pride pull you back. Yeah, don't let it. Like I just said to you, like I used to be like, oh my god, like he's lying about me, like saying other things, like, oh, like literally his WhatsApp status was so muggy and just ridiculous. I mean, I don't know why you'd be dumb enough to keep pissing me off. Like you don't even see your kid. Like don't keep pissing me off. Like you just put in the last nail in the coffin, mate. Like, but yeah, like my pride and ego were kicking. Like, oh my god, I don't want. Like he's saying all these things about me, he's fucking out of order. And then now I'm just like, oh my god, imagine being that person. Like, don't let that pride and ego pull you back. Like it's done, the cycle's done. Let them stay in it. You're not, you're out of it, but let them stay in their bullshit. Emotions are running high, work through your fears, and then it's time to take action, but reverse. So I feel like the energy is running high of the cycle's finished. And the energy is running high because it's like, yeah, new cycle. I feel like your emotions were high before. You used to be really in your emotions and explosive and blurt out, but you're not anymore. You've been working through your fears, still continue to work through your fears. Might be dealing with Scorpio, some of you, but yeah, continue to just keep pushing forward, because like I said, within 2 months, something really lovely is coming for you. Like that light is going to be shone on something, and it's time to take action. You know, I think you've done all the work that you needed to do to fight to get out of this cycle, to help heal, to get yourself grounded and get yourself moving in the new cycle and laying new foundations. And it's now you're just kind of flowing. You're flowing through, like you're surrendering and trusting, and that's what's needed. You don't need to take any action. You need to just ride out things, work through things, assess, process, do your usual shindig. Yeah, so you don't need to take any mega action because you've done all of that. And underlying energy is surrender to the divine, which is what you are doing. Okay, so let's do this and then I'll do my third eye. I don't know if I thought so many. I was just putting there, I was in the zone and didn't even. Trust again. How many trust cards? You really are trusting, and they're really giving you that nudge of like, keep trusting, keep holding your faith, keep trusting. Okay. Forgiveness. Ask your angels. No. Meditation brings answers. Communicate clearly. Ask for help. Recovery. Right. So the act of forgiveness is a massive part of what's kind of the lesson around this I'd say the last 2 years has been floating around in your energy. The lesson of forgiveness, learning how to forgive for you. You don't have to forgive someone and be like, I forgive you, come and be with me. Come on. No, you can forgive from afar and see ya. If you've been asking your angels, the answer is no. If you've been asking them a set question, the answer is no. They say, make sure when you're meditating or asking things, please communicate clearly. They're saying, be clear about what signs you want, like detailed, yeah? But meditation is the key. They're saying meditation is the key for you. And ask help from others, recovery. Oh, so I feel like, yeah, like we said, you're into a new cycle, which is the recovery cycle. Your guides are right behind you, man. They are right there with you. There's people, people are really proud of you. Probably people in physical form as well, but people on the other side are really, it's not massively strong welling up like as in art, but I'm getting the emotion of like, we are so proud, because I feel this is someone that you had to drag your ass out of the dirt. Like, and you are in the recovery, you are in light, you dragged yourself out of the dark, and they are so proud, which is why you're seeing this thing in 2 months' time, because they are so proud of you. And the fact that you have your faith and trust, and you're working to make sure you stay balanced. You're just, it's such a good energy. Like, it's a real grounded energy. There's something better for you. You know there's something good coming, there's better stuff coming, better days are coming, and you're locked into that faith and trust. I'm going to use third eye now. Okay, so what I saw, I'm going to have it. So basically you had an old like brick foundation that you'd laid, but it got sunk into quicksand, and you went down with that, right, into this like dirty quicksand mud, and you had to claw for dear life. You had to drag yourself out. This is extremely fucking hard. The hardest thing you've probably ever done in your life, to get that low and pull yourself back up again, right? And I'm seeing you dragged, and you were tired, and you were filthy, and you're sweaty, and you're exhausted, but you got out. You got out onto secure land, right? And then you took a breather. You've been so good. Like, this is why they're so proud. Like, then you gave yourself a minute to acknowledge the fact that you just had to fucking fight for your life and claw out of this dirt. And then you took a moment, you caught your breath back, you didn't rush yourself, and then you prepared yourself. Like, I'm seeing you like sitting in front of a tree. It's just representing you making sure you were grounding and really tapping in and using your spiritual knowledge to like get you out of this negative energy you didn't want. You worked hard at that, and then you were like, right, I'm ready to take action. So you went and you found somewhere new to start building. And what I'm seeing is you've been building like a house. Like, I'm seeing the bricks and the like fucking cement shit, like whatever they do, just like bricklayers. You've been building nicely. Like, it's not done, but you've been building a decent amount, like a good start off. That's what I said. You're out of the old cycle, you're into the new. Because this is the new foundation. This is the new life, and you've worked so hard. You've got it to a real like decent amount of work that's been done, right? And then you fitted like the door on this house, and like, it's not all finished, there's no roof or whatever, but you fitted the door, and then you're like, you've worked fucking hard, like, and you're like, okay, I think I need to just give myself a bit of a rest now, because it's all been a lot. And this is when you take that moment to have your rest, because you're really looking after yourself. And then this is when you're gonna see how hard you've really, like, that reward, that gift, that light being shone on how great you're doing. And the other side sees it, and it's going to be really like, I'm just kind of going with the flow. I know I need to rest a bit, so I've worked really hard to build all this, but let me just take a moment. And then this is, yeah, like I said, next 2 months. So obviously this is not going to be for everyone, but I just saw it was like, it was weird. It was like an old phone. Do you remember the house phones that had like a fucking string? You put it down and picked it up. That was like my child, like when I was a kid. You was on the phone, but you had your back to the house that you'd been building, and you was just on the phone talking to someone that was checking in with you. But what you didn't see, or you can't see, is something. This is the gift in some format, because it's going to be different for everyone. You turn round and you're like, and you drop the phone, because I just saw like, it's like magic, and it's all light, and it's like, and the house has been fucking finished, like the roof, but I'm talking to luxury details, and it's everything that you had envisioned is done, and you're like, and this is your gift. So this is the, obviously it's going to come in different formats. Could just be like finances to help you lay that foundation, or someone helps you, or you meet a partner who helps you get like, but this just like I say, you turn back around and poof, it's done. You're like, and you're so grateful, you're so thankful, you're so grateful, you're like, I deserve, and you're so knowing, and like, you're so knowing in how you deserve this. Like, I deserve this. I've fought with all my might, and I've done it all by myself, and but you're so grateful. You're so grateful. And you're like, it's just got that feeling of, I'm never gonna have to worry. Like, I can feel the emotion. It's like, I'm never gonna, like, I'm stable. Like, I've got this foundation or this home. Or, like, I'm never gonna have to worry about that. Like, I can release all of that. And that's when the final key of forgiveness happens, because you're just so happy and grateful that you've built this. Like, you don't even care. If someone hurt you bad, you're like, whatever. Like, I'm so fucking happy. And it's like, all for you, all because you had faith, all because you had trust. It's really lovely. It's a dog. Yeah, it's really lovely. I'm gonna finish this reading now on that note, because I don't feel compelled in that energy, and then I might pull on a love connection one. But really well done, and I'm so happy for you guys that it's gonna, whatever's coming like over the next couple of months, I'm really happy for you. Sending you so much love. Bye.